What's up? Welcome back to TILAGO'S Tidbits. I'm Tiffany, aka Tilago, and if you don't know me, now you do, okay? But anyways, welcome back to the channel. So today I want to show you guys something personal. It's a personal alert, but I'm sharing it with you guys because you guys know how much I love and harp on having a vision. You need to have a vision for your life in order to know where you're gonna go, in order to set your goals, in order to live a life of intentionality and purpose. You gotta have a vision, right? So I'm sharing my vision board with you guys. Now, I'm kind of cheating because I actually made this vision board in the fall of 2018, but I want to share this one with you guys because this is the one that I am going off of right now. Okay, so if you're ready to see some of the things that I put on my vision board and my goals that are associated with them, keep on watching. Okay, before we get started, make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and make sure that you give the video a thumbs up if you do end up enjoying it. Now, my vision board is huge, so it may not fit in the whole frame, but it is also split up into different areas of my life so that it made it easier for me to create and easier for me to look at whenever I am just staring at it and trying to manifest some things, all right? So here it is. This is the top, and I know you guys can't see it all, but we're gonna go section by section. So this is TILAGO'S vision board. All right, let's start. So right in the middle, right here, yes, you guys can see that. Okay, right in the middle it says God, G-O-D. And because he is the one I want to keep at the center of my life, he's the one I want to glorify in my life. Everything revolves around him and the life that he has called me to live. Then right up above him, I have Muhammad Ali, the face of Muhammad Ali, and underneath it says hashtag don't crack under pressure. So sometimes it kind of freaks me out when I look at it, especially at night, because I'm like, oh my God, Muhammad Ali is looking at me. But secondly, it helps because this is the face that I think God has given me and the hands he's given me whenever I need an extra motivation or extra push to keep going after the life that he's created me to live. All right, so that's the middle, God, and then Muhammad Ali telling me don't crack under pressure. Okay, so let's go to this side next because this is probably where I need the most work in. So this one is money, clearly, and it actually is kind of like, well, hold on, let's get this. So it's money, and then up above it says 100,000. That's a big number, but it says 100,000. Then this says financial fitness. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then right here, it says everyone loves to save money. So then I have, and this kind of goes with this, a girl lifting weights and perfecting her form. And so that all goes with financial fitness, right? And so the reason that this is on my board is because I talk about this so much. I am just like, I haven't been great with money in the past, so I'm trying to be better at saving, trying to be better at budgeting, at just navigating money in a better way. So that's what this whole section is about. And then while we're over here, I'll let y'all see my girl, Kelly Rowland. She is my favorite celebrity just because she's always so real and so down to earth, and she just seems like we would be great as friends, right? Because we probably would. And then at the top it says eloquent queen. Now this is going to attach with or be connected to this side. All right, had to readjust. So on this side there are two women holding mics and talking, and then there's a big auditorium or stadium, whatever you want to call it, that's full with lights and everything. And then the words here say make it happen up at the top. This one says you're an original. This one says the risk taker. And then this one in the middle says I want to inspire people to live in their truth. We all get lost, but we don't have to. We are all in this world together. Something that y'all know I harp on. We are all in this world together. Right there it says, at the end of the day, I believe I can impact millions, if not billions of people, which means I better know myself inside and out. That is connected to that, and if y'all don't understand why, I don't know what I'm gonna have to explain, okay? But this whole section is really related to Eloquent Queen because I want to continue to use my voice and my words to empower others to just live a better life, live a more purposeful and fulfilled life. And so that's what this section is about, is to continue to do that. And then this big stage is a vision of what I have for my life. I want to be on a stage motivating people, empowering people to just live their purpose, live out their passion, man. So that's why this is here, and it's so big. I was so happy when I found that. So that is what this whole section is about. All right, and then we can move on down a little bit. So this one clearly is about travel. So it says travel here, a girl kind of on the beach. Right here it says ready for the world. Then it has a I'm out of here with a suitcase. I have created 3 goals for myself. They are to travel by myself this year, travel with my friends this year, and travel with my family this year. 3 different trips I want to take in 2019. So that's what this section is all about. Just getting to travel, going to see the world, and getting outside of my little area, okay? Down here is an explore, well, it says explore, and then legendary is just to describe me. It's just something else. It doesn't necessarily go with this, but this is where a girl is reading, and then there are 2 books, and so that section is for me to just continue to learn, continue to explore, keep reading, keep expanding my mind. That's what that section is for. All right, moving into the middle here where it says love, ever knew what I'm just kidding. All right, middle of it, I'm trying to get my face to where y'all can see it. Okay, so the love section. So here you see a guy kissing a girl, and it looks like he just adores her and that she is just like so happy. And then this is actually for like a Colgate thing, I think, but it says a smile bright enough for date night. So I like this picture because it kind of shows like the girl seems like she is being loved the way that she needs to be and the way that she wants to be. So I was like, if I do end up in a relationship, that is the kind of look or feel or vibe that I want for my relationship, to actually be wanted and cared for and loved in the way that God would love me as well. That's why it's right up underneath God, okay? You feel me? Then I have here a woman who's like at peace though. So she's at peace, and I have her right in between these 2. I'm gonna explain why Yvonne's on my board, but she is in between these 2 because I wanna be at peace with either being in a relationship or being single. So Yvonne, she's found her beau right now, but before she always talked about how she was okay with being single, like not her character on Insecure, but her actual self. She was okay with being single because she said, I don't need to be in a relationship to be fulfilled, right? Like, I want to make sure that it's something that is, you know, bringing more positivity, and it's something that I actually want in my life, and there's a man who's actually there for me. So I put this at peace in between these 2 because it shows that either I'm at peace with being single or I'm at peace with being in a relationship. And y'all might be like, well, that's not a vision for either way, but I kind of feel like it is. And then experience down here at the bottom, just to experience life, okay? And then over here, in this one, we have uncharted territory, and then thrive. And this little thing says, the second my inner critic says you can't do this, the more amped I am to prove it wrong. I'm like, just watch me, okay? So y'all should understand that. Like, it's lit. Oh, let me show you, because Usain goes with this part too. So you see how he is like going after the uncharted territory? At least that's kind of how I tried to make it. But I just want to be so driven to go after things that like people around me have never accomplished, or things that I have never seen in my life. I want to always try to go after them no matter what. And if there's an inner critic, if there's negative self-talk, if there's people around me who are telling me like, you can't do this, I want to prove them wrong. I want to prove myself wrong. I want to do this thing, all right? Then down here at the bottom, this one, that blue down at the bottom, says, I don't know a limit. I haven't found one, and I don't want to know any different. Hear me, man. I don't want to know any limits. I don't want to find any limits. I want to take the limits off and just live my life out, man. And that's kind of what this whole section is. Then right here, we've got our girl Michaela from How to Get Away with Murder. And it's not necessarily me trying to be like her, but I just love how it says I'm here for a reason, and how she's just like owning it. Like, I'm here, baby. Like, what's up? Who trying to check me? I know that I was created with a purpose. Like, this is me. Take it or leave it. And I love this. Okay, so I think that is all. Oh, one last one. Right there, I believe that's where it is. It says, release the ties that bind. Yes, right there. Release the ties that bind. So this one is huge for me in terms of forgiveness, in terms of letting go of things, in terms of just moving forward in my life in all these areas. I've got to release the ties that bind. So yeah, I think that is all. Here it is again, if you didn't really get a full picture. And yeah, like this thing is lit, and even like talking to y'all about it just lit me up even more because I'm so excited about it. Let me put it down. So what are some things on your vision board? Like, what are some things that you have put on yours? Please type them in the comments below because I just love to hear. Ooh, I'm sorry I didn't really give you guys a whole lot of like the goals that I have associated with these, but hopefully me explaining what each thing is on my board for will help you to see. And I know that some people are like, oh my God, she just showed us like all of the things that she's envisioning for herself. Like, that's so personal, but I believe that there is freedom in vulnerability. My cousin says that all the time. Vulnerability saves. So I am being vulnerable. I'm showing you guys the things that I'm working on, the things that I want to be better in my life. And so I hope that they're hope that they helped you and gave you a push and extra motivation to go after those things, to create a vision for yourself, create a vision board for yourself. So if you did end up liking the video, make sure again that you give it a thumbs up and then comment down below with some of the things that you may have put on your vision board that you're comfortable with sharing with the world. Okay, and that's it. So if you like this kind of stuff, let me know and I'll start kind of doing more of that, like what I journaled about or whatever. But until then, catch me in the next video where we will continue on this journey to a life with a more positive and motivated mindset. And until next time, always remember, above all else, spread love.